Imagine you are having just a regular day, walking down the street, going to your work like every day, and all of a sudden you started feeling the ground underneath you shaking very fiercely, and things started to fall over and you heard people screaming. It is an earthquake. What should you do in this case? What happens if you get stuck in an earthquake? First of all, if you feel an earthquake while you are inside a building, try not to panic. Try to remain calm and don't run outside the building. And that's simply because most modern buildings are designed to handle earthquakes, especially in the areas that are most prone to earthquakes. They design all their buildings to handle the strongest earthquakes. However, if you are not inside one, you should try to quickly get inside one. But if you can't, try to stay away then from all the buildings, as bricks can fall and windows glass can shatter, leaving you very vulnerable to being hurt. You should also stay from trees and power lines, as they may fall on you during the earthquake. If you are in a car when the earthquake happens, pull to the side of the road and set your handbrakes. But be careful, you have to make sure to pull over away from bridges, trees, huge signs, and power lines. Stay inside your car until you feel the severity of the earthquake lowers. Then go and find a shelter to hide in. Once you find one, there are some tips to do when you are taking shelter inside a building to avoid things that might fall over you and cause fatal injuries. Always remember this strategy. Drop, cover, and hold on. This method means that you drop to the floor as soon as you can to avoid being thrown off by the earthquake. Then you take cover with something nearby, a table for example, to prevent anything from falling over you. Then the last step, you should hold on to the nearest hard object, the table leg for example. Not only that, but there are a few things you should avoid during an earthquake. Don't stand near windows. Simply the glass could shatter and injure you, or in an intense earthquake you might fall off the window. Also try not to stand in doorways, as this is going to make you very vulnerable to the objects that fall over due to the earthquake. And the last thing, try to send messages rather than trying to make a phone call. In fact, during earthquakes, the cellular connections become very weak. It would be more efficient to send a text, as it has a higher chance of going through. In the end, have you ever experienced an earthquake? Do you have any extra advice for when an earthquake happens? Leave your opinions in the comments down below. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. See you again.